Ladies, if you duck one guy a day for $100, that's $365,000 you made in 1 year. With degrees, not making that. Be your own boss. With degrees, no, that will only add up to $36,500.
Denying thoughts is dangerous. Cause I can't tell you how many times a scantily clad chick with cheetah print and an obvious BBL and her stomach stick out farther than her forehead do. You know, one of these type of chicks has tried to fight me cause I told her no. Look, be careful, okay? Do what the ladies do. Offer her your email address, and if she doesn't get the hint then ask her for her phone so you can put your number in her phone and then Zelle yourself all of the money out her bank account. But we're not here to talk about my nastiness. We're here to talk about your nastiness. And by that I mean the DMs of all of y'all sending your dirty, nasty texts to dudes and then them saying no about it. Let's do this.
And no one will eat the noodle doggo. Ready? 3, 2,
What is a
1.
noodle doggo? Mother...
Check this one out. About me. 24 years old, I have had nothing but horrible exes. I'm giving love one last chance before I call it quits. I'm a very good-hearted and caring person who puts my heart fully into the relationship. I'm very loyal, and when I love hard for that person. I want to build an empire with my significant other. After all, you both are supposed to build each other up and work as a team.
Titties. Titties again.
Looking for my Prince Charming. Could you pay my phone bill? I kind of want to see where this goes. Oh duck, this is going online.
Can you pay my phone bill?
Hey handsome, tomorrow is my birthday. No, it is not. How do you know? I know my birthday, lol. We ducked like hundreds times. There is Virgo tattooed hidden on your lower back. I asked you what it meant, and you told me you are a Virgo. Unless you lied to me back then. Oops. Okay, you got me. I know you don't want a relationship, but can we go out? Maybe go to the mall? Nah, I'm good, but have fun. So this girl has a problem with me because I unfollowed her as she unfollowed me first. Hey, can I ask why? Have you decided to unfollow me? You unfollowed me, so I did the same back? Yeah, because I don't know you. You were the one to follow me originally, and I followed you back. You haven't got much manners towards a beautiful woman if you run following them. Are you having a laugh? You unfollowed me. I'm not going to continue to follow someone who unfollowed me 5 minutes after following me. I was raid. Now my husband is divorcing me. Help. So I got into a fight with my husband and I went to a bar to flirt with guys and make him jealous. Anyway, I got drunk and some guy took me home and raided me. Now my husband is divorced.
That's consensual. That's you went got plowed out. Trying to come back and tell me you didn't remember saying yes when you took your clothes off. This is not what it looks like. Please keep paying my bills. Oh boy.
Forcing me. And because we have an infidelity clause in our prenup, I might get nothing in the divorce. No alimony, no house, no car, nothing. Now he and the raidist are working together to try and make it like it wasn't raid, and the bartender is taking their side saying I only had 2 drinks, which is a lot for me, and that I was acting like I wanted Shreks, blaming the victim. The raidist says I consented, but even if I did, I was too drunk to actually consent. Please, what can I do? I have no job, and I can't survive without alimony. The police are pressuring me to drop the raid charge, but if I do, that it will just help my husband take everything away from me. I know. Can you give me a discount? You are so fine. A discount, lol. Thanks. Yeah. Like how can I get one for free? Well, I don't know. Do you suck dick? I can suck dick so good. Awesome. So you want me to suck your dick? Oh no, I want you to take those skills you got and earn the money to pay for your tattoo. Hit me up when you have the cash. Need a man that's 6 feet 2 plus, no kids, good job, car and crib, degree, 8-inch dick or bigger, eats ass and sucks toes. Not settling either.
Why would a man with a penis bigger than 8 inches suck feet or eat anus?
Boy, with that face you'd be lucky to get a man with a tricycle. Repeat after me. It's a guy's duty to pay the bill at the restaurant. That's why it's called menu. Or it's
bitch, you be lucky to get a man with a tricycle.
key to get a man with a tricycle. Repeat after me. It's a guy's duty to pay the bill at the restaurant. That's why it's called menu. Or it's the responsibility of both parties. That's why it's called me and you. Yum.
Got him.
Are you bringing me a plate? Come get it. If it means I have to go and get it, then I'm good. You are a man, you come to the lady you wanna hang, or could be part of your life.
No.
Just saying what I like my future king do for me.
No.
Suck my dick. This ain't you breeds. Wow. Broke men are hurting American women's marriage prospects. Lots of insecure men replying to this one. You literally have your Cash App in your Twitter bio. Pipe down, you tramp. And your dad sends me money. What of it? At least he made more of an effort than your actual dad. Billionaire Daniel Keith Ludwig had frozen his genetic material, believing his estranged ex-wife's daughter might challenge his will. 40 years later, and after his death, she sued the estate and lost, because DNA analysis proved he wasn't her father. Him in the grave now. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yep. Yeah.
Pay for Shreks? Yeah.
No.
You can pay for Shreks.
Yeah.
60 euros per hour.
Yeah.
Udemy. Oh.
No.
Sorry. I charge 60 euros per hour.
How much do you
How much
charge?
do you charge? 50? Okay, then you pay only 10 euros.
No.
I wish we could
not-
choose our
it's still
baby
60.
fathers. Someone come tell her before I do, cause I'm gonna hurt her feelings. I like money more than dick, and that's a fact. Then why did you get pregnant instead of getting rich?
Oh!
No, I got cheated on and took back the engagement ring in front of her family last Easter in the middle of dinner, reminded her that her ring was a promise to not suck off her ex-boyfriends, and told her to get accustomed to her parents' house because she's moving back there with them at the end of the month. Wiped my mouth with my napkin, thanked everyone for a wonderful dinner, and left while she was screaming. Her mother was crying, and her father stared straight ahead still chewing. You just gotta time it right. I need a rich guy. But does a rich guy need you?
Oh!
How's your evening? It's a must-have on my checklist. To have a job, a house and a car, and it's a must that you be 6 foot plus. Hello. I meet all of those requirements. It's a must on my checklist that you have 9 months of cash reserves in case of an emergency, a debt/income ratio of less than 30%, and put at least 20% of your income into tax-advantaged retirement account. I also require C cups or bigger. Hey, knock knock. Who's there? Baby Yoda. Give me money. No, you're supposed to Baby Yoda who? Finish the joke and I'll Venmo you. Baby Yoda who? Baby Yoda, biggest gold digging whore I've ever seen in my life.
Oh!
Can Shrek's doll cook your meals? Can Shrek's doll have your kids?
Yes.
Can Shrek's doll wash your clothes?
Yes.
Can Shrek's doll make your home? Can you?
Yes.
I'm outside. I already masturbated and cleared my head.
I've gotten this text back before. I got her back though.
You can go home. Alright brothers, I got a story for yous. Be me. 14. Don't share online stuff with parents. As usual 14s. One day, mom walks into room. Asks to see through my laptop and phone. Tell her no. She says she will ground me and take away everything I have. Ask her if she would like if I look through her PC and phone. I have nothing to hide. I'm forced to say yes. Finds my Reddit, Insta and Snap alongside my hentai stash. Oh shit. Takes away my phone and laptop and makes me delete all my accounts. Well duck. 3 months later. Be me. 15 now. Still feels violated of privacy since. Asks mom for her phone to watch YouTube. Agrees. Watch YouTube for a while. Gets bored. Goes through her texts. Oh shit. Finds out she has been cheating on my dad with her co-worker. Tell dad, show him the proof. Dad confronts mom. She tells the truth. Dad files for divorce and wins custody of me and little C's. 1 month later, visiting mom, she's living with a friend. Confess to her that I was the one who told dad. She is shocked and asks why. You said you had nothing to hide, so I checked to make sure. She remembers when she took my laptop and phone, etc. Starts bawling and says I ruined her life, etc. Lol don't care. MP3. Dad comes to pick me and sees up. Mom screams I never ever want to see you again. K. Drive away. It's been 3 years and I haven't talked to her since. Duck you mom, you cheating whore. Anyone wanna send me $500 for a new phone because mine is breaking? Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Done. On what? On your dreams. Get a ducking job. Who pays? Your man has $50. You have $200. You'll go out and the bill is $46.78. Who pays? The real question is, why am I dating a dude with only 50? Because the guys with money all go for hot ladies. Can you draw me? Yeah sure. My price starts at £150 for an A4, 11 inches with 8 inches black and white drawing. Free. Is it done yet? Sorry? All done. I couldn't see the top of your head in the photo, so I had to guess what it looked like. I need money for my mom. I can help. Jobs, apply. Could you please send me money? Venmo, please. $50. That's all I need to get my mom her bag. Lol. Please. Click the link. No, it's probably a virus. LMAO. Never heard Indeed. It's a job site. If he has money he can hit on me. I'll hit you with a job application. But taking money from man is much more fun than being a slave to capitalism. K then create a job system so you can work for yourself. Your last picture low-key made me laugh harder than I should. And what do I gotta do to get your Snapchat? Venmo me $25. Oof, I mean, if I learned one thing from running my business it's when to stay away from bad investments.
Yeah.
Venmo a woman $500 today.
Why?
I'm a black woman at that so.
I don't
replying. Employment application.
Yeah, good job,
Hey,
bitch.
wanna buy my premium snap nudes?
No, bitch.
$20. I'm telling the IRS. What are you going to gain from it? Hey, can you help me with some money? Yes. Really? Yeah. How much could you help me with cause I'm trying to move? Since my dad kicked me and my kids out. McDonald's job openings.
There it is.
Lol, are you sugar daddy? Are you asking
No.
if I'm a well-off man for which you have hopes to feign attraction in return for physical possessions and experiences? Wow, you put that very properly. And yes, what would you do for your sugar daddy? Anything, literally anything. Why are you rich? Maybe. Let's say I had a fantasy in which you satisfied me while I drank Badger Blast while wearing nothing but my neon pink Crocs. Would you be game? Requests $1. Miss you. Fine. Thank you. I love you. Never accept kisses from THOTS. What the duck is wrong with you, Brady? Whoever Venmos me the most wins. Stop friending me on Venmo, it's weird. But quick question. What are the odds of you buying my roommate and I some alcohol?
None.
That depends. What are the chances you're la down for a threesome? Are you shitting me? No.
No.
Not in a million years. Not in a million years. Funny. That's also my response to a request about buying alcohol for a random stranger I've only talked to for 5 minutes and haven't even met in person before. Hey, Venmo me 4 pics. How about you Venmo me 4 pics? Why would I want that? Why would I want a stranger to send me pictures? There's plenty of that on the internet for free. Okay, have fun jerking off to the internet, Ken. Have fun trying to get money for TJ Maxx makeup from random pathetic dudes on the internet for cleavage pics because you're too lazy to get a job.
Someone gonna do it. Some
It's
dude will do it.
standardly 100. I'll go down to 80 and just head is 50. So you're a prostitute? Make sure you pay taxes on that income, otherwise the IRS may come knocking. Just some friendly
It's
advice.
a prostitute.
I'm a Shrek's worker. Yes. I
Okay.
used to work in tax fraud, haha. I'm being dead serious though. Pay taxes on it, otherwise it will get found out. There's a section in tax code where you can claim unnamed other sources of income. It varies by state, but you may want to look into it. Anyhow, I don't pay for that kind of thing, so best of luck to you and happy holidays. As a holiday deal, we can do $60. I admire the hustle, but like I said, I have no need to pay for that. Let's go together soon. Wait, random, but how much do you make every year? 60,000 lol. Oof. That's not six figures. You work at Taco Bell. Yeah, for now. English. You taking summer classes? Yay. What you taking? English. What do you like to do in your free time? I like to get ducked, so if you want to duck me tonight, just pay me on PayPal or Cash App or Venmo, or even me just sending
No,
news.
never do that.
Lol. Yay, so. Mayo.
No, that's
I would
a scam.
like to buy your iPhone 7 Rose Gold 128GB unlocked for $80. I'll meet you at the circus, since apparently you think I'm a ducking clown. The phone is literally an iPhone 6. That generation is old as hell. It's literally the generation after the iPhone 5 that they don't even make anymore. So it should not be more than 80. You are smoking crack if you think it should be. So I will meet you at the circus because you think I'm a clown, not you the clown, me the clown. 1. You might want to read the title again, honey. It's an iPhone 7, not 6. 2. I already have a buyer for $180. 3. If the phone is so old and shitty, why would you want to buy it? Still, an iPhone 7 shouldn't be that much. It's an old generation. Your buyer is paying too much for a phone that's not worth that much. You're scamming them out of more money than the phone is worth. Why would you do that, awful human being? Why would you charge more than it's worth? I feel sorry for your mother raised you this way. I'll make sure to let my buyer know I'm scamming them. Thanks, Alyssa. Years ago, I used to sell my worn out underwear on eBay. Although required by site rules to state it was clean, I'd invariably be asked to make a side deal, up to 1000% markup for not washing them. People will buy anything, and some will part with good money for the most unlikely things. I had self-funding pants for years. My friend did this, but then her best customer suddenly filed chargebacks on everything, stating it arrived dirty. He got to keep everything, and she owed all the money she had made, plus out of pocket for all the postage. Not cool. Hey, can you Venmo me $5? Why though? I'm stranded with no gas. Please. How about I just get you an Uber to my place? Or I can drive to your place after you help me. I'm sorry, but I don't donate money to heretics. I'll never eat pineapple pizza again if you help me. I'm not kidding. I'll snap you to prove it. Will you Venmo me if I show you? Nope, but you'll have my sympathies. By the way, if you find a gas station that actually fills up your car for $5, let me know. Are you dumb? It doesn't fill it up. Just gives you enough gas to get home. See, being dumb would be sending a stranger on the internet $5. And dumber would be seeing the internet memes of women asking men on Tinder to Venmo $5 and thinking it's actually a good idea. LMAO. I've never seen those memes, but I'm intrigued. You had my interest at first, but I know better than to get myself into $5 pussy. That's hysterical. $5 for this pussy? Absolutely not. Well, whatever you think it's worth. My time is worth far more. Duck you. Nah, you tossed that opportunity away early. You would never be so lucky, sweetheart. You're lucky I even matched you. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, we both know one thing's for sure. A particular thotty ain't getting $5 richer. I'm not a thought. Search your feelings and wallet. You know it to be true. What's $5 from you when I've made $300 on here the last 3 days? Nope, not a thought, sweetie. I'm very particular about my men. Unless they appear to be ugly and desperate enough to give me money. Hence why I matched you. LMAO. Yeah, sure. Lol, I don't care if you believe me or not. But that is 100% truthfully why I matched you. And on that note, begone. Thought. Venmo a woman $500 today. No. If you're broke, just say that. You the one asking for money, LMAO. Can you Venmo me money? I'm hungry. Or barely legal and you're already a leech on society. Hey Shrexy, you interested in paying to see some exclusive naughty content? Yeah sure. Do you have a hot friend who you're going to take pictures of? No silly, it's pics of me. Oh, then no. Feo maybe. I got a interesting deal for you though. I'm all ears. I'm tryna get us some Uber Eats, but I don't have enough on my card. Maybe you can help me out and send me the $9 I need, and I'll bless your phone back with my pics and videos. You'll enjoy it too. Thoticus begonicus. $50. $60. What? For the PlayStation? Just the PlayStation? No, everything. I'm haggling. Yo. Hello, my ad said the PlayStation 4 has 2 controllers, a PSVR setup and 3 games for $300. I said in the ad no haggling. I won't respond anymore after this text. $300. Everyone haggles. $100 is the most I'm gonna offer. Yo. You about to miss out on some serious cash. This would be a good Christmas gift for my brother man. $100, take it or leave it. Duck you. I'm reporting your ad, it's getting taken down because you can't reach a deal. How profitable is asking dudes for money through Tinder? Pretty profitable. I don't need a man. They just really like me. So what are you doing on Tinder then besides getting cash thrown at you? That's it, you can send money on Venmo if you want. Lol yikes, I'll parcel mayo. Hahaha okay. Hey. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Bat. What's up? I need someone to do me a favor. What kind of favor? If it involves violence, I'm totally in. Unless it's violence against children. Then I'm only halfway in. Yeah, got Cash App. Oh, you're one of those. I gotta pay $5,000 to get my book fixed, and I'm paying $50 a day to rent a car in the meantime. You really think I got extra money for thoughts? You won't be able to afford me. And what's your net worth again? Yup, there was no need, Yaz. My 30 female husband, 35 male, makes me sleep on the couch whenever we fight or have an argument. The title pretty much says it all. Whenever we argue or fight with each other, I have to sleep on the couch because he won't allow me into our bedroom. This happens every now and then. I have confronted him regarding this, and he told me that men usually sleep on the couch after an argument/fight with their partners, but in this house it's the other way around. He told me that, since he paid for the house, busted his ass at work from morning to evening, and because I start the fight/arguments every time, I have to sleep on the couch. I discussed this matter with my parents, and I was laughed at. They think it's funny that this is happening in the first place and don't seem to care at all. What can I do to fix this? TLDR. Husband makes me sleep on the couch whenever we fight/argue with each other. My parents think it's funny and don't seem to care.
Yeah.
Let me tell you all a story. When I punched a girl. Be me. Be like 12 at the time. Muslim. Be minding my business in the cafeteria. Some guy threw ham and it's getting passed down. The girl next to me, knowing that I'm Muslim, still throws the pork at me. Ducking punch that thought in front of everyone. Thought exterminated. She don't ever have to look at the bill when she out with me, cause I'ma read it out loud. This shit is $84. You really crying over our $84 tab? Ladies, you can definitely do better than this. $84 is around 12 hours of work at $7.50 per hour. I make $16 per hour and it still takes me around 6 hours to make that. Even at $25 per hour it takes around 4 hours to make. What do you think you bring to the table that you're worth 6 hours of work? Ugh, I hate to ask, because I've asked you for something else already. But I was left at a hotel by a Tinder guy and I don't have $25 to get my car out of valet. Sounds like you need to get your life together and stop trying to be a gold digging hoe. You're right. You know, I've always found you immensely physically attractive. But with your disability it's like you're only half a man to me. I don't know, it sounds rude. You weight almost 250 pounds, it's like you're actually 2.5 women to me. I don't know, it sounds rude. You are the biggest ducking asshole I have. I have a date with a guy this weekend, and he asked me what my budget was, so he could pick a nice restaurant for us. Budget? Am I paying for my meal? Just trying to get my baby girl supplies, Pampers, wipes and milk. I'm sorry, that sucks. I don't have any kids. Can you please help me? Wear a condom next time, lol.
Whoa!
You seem like a real countryman I'd trust to take care of me in the woods. You know, I'm actually chilling in a cabin in the woods right now, and no doubt I could take care of you. That's crazy, haha. We might need to test that out then. Address. Feel free to stop by. Probably gonna just be chillin' in the hot tub. Oh my goodness, sounds like the dream. If I had more than $10 in my account, I would be there by now. Dang, that's wild. Sometimes girl gotta seek help. Help with what? I need help with some money to pay my internet bill. You and Mesa? Yes. Jobs website. Sometimes girls gotta get a job. OnlyFans. First 50 gets 40% off. Come support a girl and her big dreams. Look, I ain't about signing up for OnlyFans, but I'm a photographer, so if you need someone to shoot that shit for ya, let's talk, lol. Hey, I'll keep that in mind for sure, dude, thanks. Do you use Snap? I'm only on here to promote pretty much. If you wanna add me. Be me. 4 years ago. Successful, friendly, good with people. Out at bar with some friends. Girl comes over and hits on me. Buy her a drink. She asks for a second of a different kind too. Tell the bartender to do it. Girl takes the drinks and say "Okay, thanks, bye." Walks over to her boyfriend and kisses him while flipping me off. I look at the bartender and she shakes her head. Get idea. Ask for the 2 drinks she ordered on a different bill. Bartender agrees. Prints off the bill. Walk over and hand the girl the bill for her drinks. Girl laughs at me. Walk over to the bouncer and tell him the situation. Bouncer gets the 1,000-yard stare. I can only assume he was remembering a love long lost with a heart of gold now shattered. Bitch and her boyfriend try to leave. Bartender taps my shoulder to show me. Bouncer stands in front of them. You will go pay for your drinks. Now. Boyfriend tries to get in his face. Bouncer calmly pushes him out of the bar. Stares at girl. Stares at girl. Girl starts crying. Stares at girl. Stares at girl. Girl pulls a $20 bill out of her bra and hands it to the bouncer. Screams, "Here you go, asshole." Runs out. Bouncer hands me the 20 and says keep the change. He knuckle touches the bartender. I thank him. Find out he likes camping. We camp together now with my fiance and his wife. It was the last time I bought a drink for a girl in a bar. Ducking bitches. Cool, so what are you looking for on here? Fun. And get some cash through fun. So you charge then? Maybe. Yeah. Well, this is awkward because so do I. How about we meet in the middle then? I won't pay for yours and you won't pay for mine. Sound
That's a good one. I like that.
Hey, can you send me $20 LMAO? I'm stuck at a gas station.
No.
Cash at me now, fat duck. What's something that helps you relieve stress? What do you do for a living? I'm a software developer. What about you? How much income do you make a year? Lol, what are you, my future mother-in-law? Hey, do you have a boat? I do, but you gotta suck my dick to get on it. Anyone wanna send me $500 for a new phone? Be mine is breaking. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Done. On what? On your dreams. Get a duckin' job. What bank are you, babe? Are you able to lend me gas to try get home? It's so cold. Really need to pick my daughter up. I got a couple banks, which one are you? I'm Anzor ASB. I'll give you $100. What bank are you with? The bank of get ducked, sludge, you ain't getting shit. When are you done with med school? Specialty, estimate salary, and height. Yikes. At least buy me a drink first. Take me to dinner or something. I'm just here looking for a sugar daddy. If by sugar daddy you mean taking you to Mickey D's and letting you order whatevers you want off the dollar menu, I'm totes your guy. Got a story for ya. I'm not good at writing, so bear with me. A girl I knew in school was a total attention whore. Never arrived to class on time and always made sure to make a huge fuss about it. Didn't talk to her all that much, but I did have a few conversations with her. Her wrists had cuts and burns all over them. She wore t-shirts, so she never hid them. I asked her why she was hurting herself like that. She said no one loves me and my life is painful, etc, etc. No one loves you? What about your parents or your boyfriend? Answer she gave me was something like they don't really love me or some shit. Made a point not to interact with her too much after that because she's an attention whore. End of the school year she came up to me and asked me if I wanted to go somewhere with her that Sunday. I'm not good with these situations, so I couldn't say no, even though I didn't like her. Sunday came and we went to the top of one of those tower car parks. Just as we got to the top she told me that she wanted me to be here as a witness to her suicide. Oh shit. I thought she was going to jump and she was going to force me to watch. Had I known she was going to do this shit I would never have gone with her. Not watching unless you do a flip. I said that to try and shock her into realizing this was stupid. Complete shock was written all over her face. She had thought I'd try to stop her. Aren't you going to try to stop me? Nah, go ahead. If you really wanted to live you'd stop yourself. After a while she got down off the edge. She walked up to me afterwards and tried to hug me with tears in her eyes, but I told her I loved someone else. She asked me who, and I told her to read the first letter of every line. I'm overweight, a feminist, a single mom and a leftist. Jackpot. That's what I'm saying. Or I think we are gonna get along great, babe. What could go wrong? Baby, you're perfect for me. Let's get married. What do you think? Bahamas? Honolulu? Or maybe San Francisco is more your style? I'll make sure to take care of your kids like they are my own, and we'll live happily ever after. I mean, I can basically go anywhere I want. I'm from Calabasas, so I have a pretty expensive and extensive lifestyle. My kid is my life. Love her like she's my own. I think we are going to Bali this summer. You're more than welcome to come. Although, you'll pay your own way. My travel agents can't book your flight either. But maybe someday. You mean your kid is adopted? Why adopt instead of have your own? Because why have my own when there's children who are already born needing a home? Well, that's very kind of you to do. A foster mother is better than no parents at all. There's a big difference between adopting a kid as a single woman and having a kid with a not so great dad, so at least that's a positive for you. Shows some responsibility. That's what I'm saying. I don't need a baby daddy when I can take care of my child and die. We're well taken care of. Kids do need fathers. Just look at the homicide rates of children from single mothers. There's plenty of studies out there that show kids are better off with both parents to raising them. You may not need a baby daddy, but your baby needs one. Not to diminish anything you're doing, but children are better off with both the father and mother. So are you implying you'd like to be my baby's father? Lol, no thanks, I'm not a cuck. You already said you don't need no man. You're strong and independent. You got this. OnlyFans is a flooded market, so is Reddit. Top 7% of all creators on OnlyFans. I've been a Shrek's worker for about a year and a half, and let me tell you, it used to be so much easier to find customers on Reddit. Here lately the NSFW subreddits have been flooded with Shrek's workers. Every time I refresh my timeline, there's so many new posts from so many new Shrek's worker accounts. While I love that my work is becoming more normalized, I also hate that my income is being severely affected by just how flooded Reddit has become with Shrek's workers. All of these people started Shrek's work for extra money due to COVID-19, and now the full-time Shrek's workers are suffering. And I'm seeing so much of the same AOE content too. Same angles, same body types, same overall styles. If you are going to start Shrek's work, my number one tip is to be unique. Bring something to the table that other people don't. Otherwise you won't make a living off of it, and all you're doing is further flooding the market and making it harder for full-time Shrek's workers to provide for themselves. Opinions? Ex-Shrek's worker, 35, F. Feeling like the internet has lied to me about my dating prospects. Need a dose of truth. Yeah, so putting it all out there, I used to be an escort in my 20s and a tiny bit into my early 30s. I still cam a little on the side, but I'm essentially financially independent. I own my own home, and I'm starting a small online business, non-Shrek related. I never took dating seriously and never looked for real relationships until I turned 30, after which I had a sudden, desperate urge to settle down. I've been dating for more than 4 years now, and I'm feeling beyond dejected. I truly believe no man will ever be able to accept my past and see me for who I am, and I'm worried I can't do anything about it. But the annoying thing is I can't help but feel really misled by the internet. I feel like every time I've posted a question about Shrek's work and dating online, at least 80% of replies from men are something like, I don't care what your past is like. Being a Shrek's worker is not a deal breaker to me. This has not been true for me in real life. I've been on countless dates, and the ones that have gone relatively well all abruptly ended the moment I told them about my Shrek's work in the past. I haven't met a single, normalish guy who's been okay with my past. There have been tons that just wanted to hook up, but that's not what I'm looking for either. So, where are all these internet men in real life? Are people just flat out lying online about this sort of stuff? Or am I just going after the wrong type of men? I'm mostly attracted to professional clean-cut men around my own age, but no one thus far has shown even the tiniest bit of interest in looking past my history. Am I just a lost cause, and has the internet been feeding me lies?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Hey, so I'm a pretty upfront person, since I've been through a lot of shitty relationships lol. Anyways, do you believe in Jesus? Are you willing to wait for marriage? Do you have a car and a job? And if we make it this far, are you willing to pick me up and pay on the first date? I'd quit using that as your opener, to be honest. Instead try, hi, I have red flags. Date me lol. How is anyone able to have a relationship being a current or ex-Shrek's worker? Been rejected again. A woman in China recently had a blind date backfire when she asked dozens of her family along for a candlelit dinner to test the generosity of her love interest. The woman was forced to pay £2,300 after the man snuck out of the restaurant. A lady takes 23 relatives on date with potential lover to test his hospitality. The guy I rejected thrice got engaged last night. I'm hurt. Wonder Woman. No time for a broke mother dukkha. I'm homeless. With my daughter. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Can you help us and come pick us up? And do what? We need food.
No.
What the duck? That got to do with me? Nothing, yo mama a big. You look like that buffalo in that last picture. You look like a single mom who made poor life decisions. $50 is for monthly sub. $80 is for video of any length you choose the scenario. Alright sweetie, I'm gonna report you to IRS. Have a nice time. Blocked. Bye. Did you actually call Ducking Taxes Service, you ducking virgin? I'm being audited. I hope you are happy, you ducking virgin. Loser cunt. No girl wants to touch you anyway. Thanks for ruining my income. Hope you feel better now, you worthless virgin. To be honest, I don't like guys named. You have to impress me. You have 2 texts to keep me interested. Go. No thanks. I'm not a dog. I don't do tricks on command. Me 23 male with ex 23 female. We were high school sweethearts. She left me to have fun in college. Now is out of school, back home, and is pissed, and has everyone else pissed at me because I won't take her back. Sorry that title was super wordy, but it kind of explains most of the problem here. We had been together since we were juniors in high school. We were each other's first everything, and I thought that we were going to be together forever. But she went away to college, and midway through her freshman year she comes home and tells me before she leaves that, while she loves me with all of her heart, and I'm the one she wants to be with forever and marry, that while she is in college she does not want to be tied down and needed to be able to have her fun. She was telling me this as though she were explaining the directions to hooking up a computer. In other words, no emotion, just simply statements of facts, and my thoughts and feelings on the situation did not matter. She even went on to tell me that that she wanted to make sure I knew she would always practice safe Shreks for our future together. Well, my reaction, I guess, was not what she planned. Needless to say, I'm not very proud of how I reacted at the time, but I became very emotional with her. I begged her not to do this and that under no circumstance would I ever consider this okay.
And that's exactly why she left you as heartlessly as she did, is because she knew that you loved her with all your heart.
She basically said I was being immature and that once a couple of weeks passed I would be able to talk to her rationally. Oh, and as a bonus she wanted to get my assurance that I would practice safe Shreks as well for when we got back together. The 2 weeks went by and she called me and acted like no big deal. But as we started to end the call, she wanted to make sure that I was better about her sleeping with other guys. I use the present tense because, as she then informed me, in that 2 weeks she had already slept with 2 other guys. Again, not proud of this now, but I broke down when she told me this. She said she did not want to hurt me, so she wouldn't be telling me anymore about what she does. I told her that I had no desire to talk with her anymore, period. That I was willing to work on things before she slept with other people, but that was the end of it for me, and I told her I was done. She said once again that I was being immature and that she would just wait on me to contact her when I was grown up enough to understand that there is a difference between Shreks and love. That was the last time I spoke to her until about 1 month ago when she moved back home and showed up at my house one night acting like we had been together and not apart for 3 years. She did not expect nor appreciate my reaction to her showing up. I opened the door and there she was with a big smile on her face. She immediately asked to come in, and I said I would come outside, which obviously caught her off guard. I asked what she wanted, and she said, and I quote, "Well, that's a hell of a way to greet someone you love." To which I told her that she was delusional, and that whatever love I had for her died the day she told me she had already started having Shreks with other men. She honestly had a very confused look on her face and then said, and I quote again, "Are you still uptight about all of that?" And then said, "I would have thought by now you would have grown up about that." I told her that not only was I not over it, that I would never be over it other than to be over us. At which time she proceeds to say to me, "You mean to tell me you are throwing away everything that we are together because of some stupid physical issue? I know we love each other and are meant to be together, so how do we fix this?" I was just dumbstruck. How in the duck can one person be this stupid? I asked her what I was throwing away. We have not spoken in almost 3 years other than via text, and even then it was her texting me and not me replying. She left very disappointed, and that should have been the end of it. But here is the kick in the ass. I have now been inundated by friends, her family, and hell even some of my family wanting to know why I was throwing away someone so special.
They're stupid.
I ended up telling my family members the truth,
They're
and after they heard about it they quickly recanted and told me to tell her to duck off. But to her family I just said she dumped me years ago and we hadn't been together for almost 3 years. This came as a shock to them, as she had been telling them all along that we were still a couple, and even when she was home on breaks would tell them we planned on marrying. At first they didn't believe me that we hadn't seen each other in years, and I'm still not sure they do. But the friends are the ones that piss me off the most. They know the truth, and yet they think I'm being weird about all of this. They said when you are young you are supposed to play the field.
No.
But if you love someone you know that in the end you will be together.
No, that's
I
gay.
don't have enough time to write out all of the words I said to them, but I can assure you it was laced with lots of curse words. I'm now down a few friends, but they weren't friends really anyway. Here is why I'm here. I feel good and confident about my decision. However, because I have had so many people question me, I'm here to ask anonymous strangers this. Am I wrong? Should I have just accepted that she was going to play around, and now that she is older she wants to settle down and start a family? Am I just so out of touch that I want to be with a person who would want to do that and then spend the rest of my life with them? Also, just for info here, there is nobody else. It's not like I'm saying no because there is another girl,
There's
which
no
she
one
is
else.
accusing me of to our friends BTW. Edit. Wow, I posted this and then went out for the evening not knowing if anyone would even respond. I get up this morning and this thing has blown up. There are lots of great comments and I want to thank almost everybody for making me not feel crazy. There were some legitimate questions that were asked as well, and I think I'll just answer them here instead of trying to chase down every post. Why did I not slam the door in her face? That really is a legitimate question, one of which I do not have a good answer to. All I can say is that I was caught completely off guard. I had not seen her in years, and I had no idea she was even back home. So I opened the door not knowing who it was, and when I saw her I froze. I thank God I have a screen door as well, because I have a feeling had there not been a barrier between us, she would have tried to hug me. Question 2. How the hell did she make her family think we were still together for 3 years, even though we were never together? I never went to their house and there are no Facebook photos of us during that time. Well, the answer to this is simple. I have no idea. From what I can tell, she had them convinced, because I guess she also had herself convinced that we both agreed to the open relationship during college, but would be back together permanently when she got home. Personally, I think the entire thing is ducking stupid, because let's pretend for 1 minute that I would actually agree to this bullshit. Never would in a million years. Why the hell would we avoid each other for the 3 years whenever she was home on break? So to be blunt, either they are dumber than I thought, or she has manipulated them to the point of not even questioning simple issues. Now, the one thing I guess I did not mention in my original post is that her cousin, who actually is sane and has been level-headed about all of this, did tell me that she had a complete and total meltdown after I booted her off of the porch. She said that she cried for 3 straight days. I just don't get it. How in the name of God could she be this upset? I mean, she hasn't seen or spoken to me in 3 years. How could she even care? I mean that. How do you even care about someone after 3 ducking years? And if I ask you a few questions? Go. Are you looking for something serious? Would you rather stay in with your girl or go out with the boys? Are you a family guy? Do you want kids? If so, how many? What's your ideal girl? How many girls have you screwed? Do you want a family of your own? At what age would you want to start having kids? Please don't skip any. Unsubscribe. I noticed a lot of women struggle with the concept of men getting to know them then deciding they don't want to deal with them anymore, because most women genuinely believe they are good, interesting people. I got news for you. Quick question for men: why do y'all ghost women that y'all chased first? Want nudes? Not really. K. Today at Walmart, this girl ahead of me in line card kept declining, so the cashier offered to pay for it. She told him I have a boyfriend and the cashier legit told her I'm tryna hurry home and watch some basketball right now, not date your broke ass. Subscribe to my OnlyFans for full nudes and Shrek's clips and more. You can also message me on there. I google big boob 12 trillion results of girls you'll never know or be able to even talk to. But okay, why would I want to talk to women? Alrighty, what's your address? I charge $100, dear. I bet I charge like $101, but I'll take off the dollar to call it even. Sound good? You crazy, right? Just the right amount of crazy, but not crazy enough to pay to hook up with someone when I'm 22 and Tinder exists. Sorry, I'm not in my 40s and hate my wife yet. Okay. Hit me up on Snap. I don't know, my premium Snap is kinda exclusive. You know he's broke when he buys you water. You know you're broke when you depend on someone else to pay for your meal. Ladies, if you duck one guy a day for $100, that's $365,000 you made in 1 year. Bitches with degrees not making that. Be your own boss. Bitches with degrees, no, that will only add up to $36,500. Morning babe. Available today. After work should be done around 4. Okay. $100 for 30 minutes. $200 for 1 hour. $300 for 2 hours and $500 for all day or night. But must be advanced deposit half of rate.
No.
It's fine with you? Which offer you want? Which offer you want, babe? Ah, there it is. Which offer? To be honest, you're not worth that much. Damn, why you look like a Barbie doll? Is that an insult? Supposed to be a compliment. Why would you think I'd insult you? I don't know, kinda fake offers 1K came. I generally don't make a habit over insulting pretty girls unless they're into it, but that comes after getting to know one another. I'm not into it. Fair enough. So what are you into? I'm into bad boys. Typically older. With money. Interesting. And what do you offer in return? I offer this Shrexy body whenever you want. Is there more to you than just your body? No. That's quite unfortunate. If you're looking for a quick smash, I wouldn't mind sharing some of my talents. Otherwise, I prefer someone who is more than just their body. Okay, your loss then. Not much of a loss. Boy, shut the duck up, you built like a goddamn Sims character. Look at me then look at you. You got a duck in pedo stash. Go shave that shit off, trust me. You ain't gon' grow a mustache. You're a ginger too, bro, aren't your pubes literally orange? Shut the duck up. There it is. Nice personality. What else you got? Boy, the real question is what else you got? You are a bland white male who's probably a college dropout, so like what are you doing with your life? Out here insulting women when you're built like a ducking Lego character. First Sims, now Legos? Shows what age range toys you play with. Bro, don't you have a wife and kids to go home to? Or do they not know you're on here? Yeah, definitely not your age range, if you're built like that. After seeing your profile, I don't think I'm into men anymore. I'm glad I did. My bros is solid then. Bro, I'm pretty sure your bros and your wife are all in my DMs. Listen, I'ma give you a C+ for the roasts. Should fit right in with your other grades. Just like you, they have potential, but need a lot of work. Listen here, you're a college dropout. I don't know why you're out here shaming me when I'm in university. If you're broke, just say that. And I wish I could say you had potential as well, but you're ugly as duck. Not only are you ugly, you need a lot of work.
Stop complimenting women. You'll get roasted every time.
Where are these crystal shops you speak of? Venmo. Ayo. My Venmo account. $5 transaction for further conversation. How about I slap you across your face for saying something so stupid? By my face, do you mean my ass? Your harlotry will not work on me, finer. Yo, my boyfriend is so abusive. Are you okay? I have a boyfriend. Stop texting me. I hope he beat your ass again. I hate Shreks. Even if I get married, I won't allow my husband to touch me. His duty is to work and take care of my needs. That's all. Just marry your dad. Simple. Husband, 26, M, is kicking me, 26, F, and son, 2, M. I have no one to turn to. How do I make him take us back? TLDR, I cheated on husband, got pregnant twice by his boss, and had an affair. Now he is kicking me out. Need advice. English is not my first language, and I already know what I did was bad. No, horrible. I have no excuses, and feel like shit. Please do give advice on what to do after this, as I have absolutely no idea on what to do after this. Background. We met in college, when we were both 18. It was in no way a fairy tale. We had to fight for lots of issues. Not only did we have our usual couple dynamics, we also had our families hate each other. We are in India. Caste is still a huge thing, even in cities. My family is a high caste family, and he is not low caste per se, but still lower than ours. However, we still made it work, in spite of all challenges. We got engaged at 22, after he finished his college, and I never bothered to study after my undergraduate degree, as I always thought I'd be a homemaker. Supporting him, I studied psychology, and then worked a few jobs to support myself and him, as by the end of college, I was kicked out as my relationship was discovered. He too was kicked out, and we had a difficult time trying to find a home, as unmarried couples are kind of taboo. Yet, we managed, and I worked, he studied, and after he completed college on a partial scholarship, he found a well-paying job with benefits. We married at 23, and life was a dream for some time. We had a good relationship. He was sweet, smart, and caring. But one issue, where I was disappointed, was our Shrek's life. He was unsatisfactory. He is not well endowed, and is rather small, but also wasn't good without it. I would always be the one who took the lead, and tried to use different techniques to make it pleasurable for the both of us, but nothing worked. That was the one area where he was lacking. However, we had a good time other than that. But almost after 9 months, everything changed. In 2018, his father died. We were still not communicating much with our families, but at least his used to ask about us time to time. We never heard from my side, and they always ignored me when I tried to reconnect. He was very close to his father, and his family allowed him to come and see him before he died. This death affected him badly. He was a little distant, and initially I understood, but after some time, I missed him, as it felt like he was around less and less. This affected him in a professional way too, as his sudden fall in performance caused his colleague to be promoted over him, and he became his boss. This colleague was the one who would destroy our lives as we knew it. Let's call him C. He was everything my husband was not in terms of personality. My husband was shy, reserved and quiet, while C was the loud, boisterous, party-loving, funny guy. He was also very flirty. Initially, we met at one of his office dinners, where C constantly flirted with me. Initially, I was offended as he knew I was married to his employee, but as the parties increased, as he was a relaxed type of boss, who invited all of his employees out often to parties and other activities, he started to flirt more and more, and my defenses started to fall. Things only got worse as it seemed like my husband was drifting further and further. Eventually, I fell for his charms, and returned it by lightly flirting, when it was just two of us. This must have given him some kind of boost, as now he doubled down. He started inviting us, like me and husband and him alone. He was single, which I found weird as he was also just the same age as us, 24 then, 26 now. My husband, meanwhile, got worse and started smoking. I tried to get him to leave it, but he refused. By this time we were fighting much more often. C, on the other hand, was now getting more and more flirty, and we started an emotional affair. Eventually one day before office, me and hubby fought, and when he left, I called C, and he took a leave. I found it touching that my own husband always fought me, but C came after one call. At that point, we hooked up. That was one of the best ones I've ever had. All of my frustrations, all this built up energy finally came out. Not only was he much bigger than my husband, he was much better at techniques and stamina too. This started an affair that dragged out for too long. I eventually got pregnant by C, and here my husband changed. At this point, when I told him, he was quiet for a second, and then grew ecstatic, believing that the child was his. I was so scared. I lied that it was his, and hid my affair. He changed virtually overnight, and became everything he was before. He again became caring and sweet, and he stayed this way till now. At this point I should have ended this affair, but I didn't. I thought I had fallen in love with C, and I continued this affair till now, after the quarantine, which was kept in place since March this year, and is partially happening till now, was lifted of major restrictions. We met in July, when I got pregnant again. I intended to stop this affair, and get in an official relationship with C for some time now, and he agreed with me on that. But unfortunately, 1 week ago he finally told his family about me. He did not mention anything else, only the basics, like he had one. But as soon as he said my name, it was doomed. C is of a different religion. Interfaith marriage and intercaste marriage are both taboos. So his family immediately rejected me, and since he is very close with his family, he broke it off. To make matters worse, somehow, his phone's chats were all leaked, and his entire office, with my husband, discovered our affair. Husband is absolutely devastated. I have tried apologizing, but it doesn't seem like he'll forgive me. He also took paternity tests of my son, and when it was revealed he wasn't his child, started hating him too. He has already kicked me out, as the house was under his name. He has filed for divorce, and now I'm staying at a friend's house. My family simply ignored me. Now, I'm at a loss of what to do. Please, I know I'm a trashy person, a whore, and everything bad. But I really need advice on what to do, as I really want a father figure in life for my children. Legally, he will win in any case that comes up. Is there any way to reconcile? You've been visited by—
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. This one was a good one. Keep sending me more of these twisms.